When I finally saved enough to buy my dream ATV, I knew I had to protect it like Fort Knox. It wasn't just for fun. My land is rough and hilly, and the ATV helps me haul supplies, check fences, and get around my acreage fast. So when I brought it home, I installed the works. A locked garage, motion sensors, and best of all, my new baby came with facial recognition startup. You can't even turn it on unless it sees my face. The only hiccup? My neighbor, Karen. Karen thinks everything within shouting distance of her house belongs to her community property zone. Last year, she decided my apple tree was hers because a branch crossed the fence line. She picked my apples right in front of me and called it sharing. So when she saw my new ATV, her eyes practically turned into dollar signs. A week after I got it, she came trotting up my driveway. "Hey neighbor, mind if my son takes your four-wheeler for a spin? He's turning 16, you know?" I politely but firmly said no. "I need it for work, it's not a toy and it's expensive." She huffed and left, but not before muttering about how selfish I was. I thought that was the end of it. I was so wrong. Fast forward to last Saturday. I came home from a supply run and found my garage door wide open. For a second, my stomach dropped. My ATV was gone, but then I looked closer and realized it was just pushed halfway out, stuck in the doorway. Standing next to it, red-faced and swearing, was Karen, struggling to figure out why the ignition wouldn't start. Her teenage son was next to her, arms crossed, looking mortified. "Karen, what the heck are you doing in my garage?" I yelled. She jumped about a foot in the air. "I'm reclaiming what's fair. You said my son could use it and you never delivered, so I'm taking it myself. It's just sitting here, wasting away." I pointed at my security camera above the garage door, blinking like a Christmas tree. "You broke in. That's burglary. I never gave you permission, and you're on camera right now." She scoffed. "Good luck proving anything. Besides, I know how to start one of these things." I grinned. "Good luck. It's got facial ID. If it doesn't see me, it doesn't run." She glared at me, then at the ATV, then at her son, who looked ready to sink into the concrete. She pushed every button she could find, shouted at the poor kid to try his face instead. Nothing worked. The engine wouldn't even cough. At that point, I called the sheriff. Karen freaked. She shoved the ATV back into my garage, poorly, scratched the side panel, and ran off screaming about how I'd hear from her lawyer. When the deputy arrived, the look on his face watching the security footage was priceless. He knew her by name. Turns out Karen has a habit of borrowing things from other neighbors, too. She was arrested for trespassing and attempted theft. Her son got off with a stern warning. He apologized to me later. Apparently, he'd told her not to do it, but Karen doesn't hear no from anyone. Now I've upgraded my garage lock, reinforced the door, and added another camera for good measure. The best part? The ATV didn't even budge an inch, except for a scratch I'm sending Karen the bill for. Next time she wants a ride, she'll have to get her own. Good luck starting that with her face.